Well, Steve, you got off to a fantastic start. How do you go from the process of posting this thing to getting the tee-ball in play and then starting to make birdies? Because you obviously knew you'd have to make a bunch out here today.
Yeah, I didn't know that to start with. We had a little bit indifferent day with the weather the way it was. The wind was out of the northeast, which is a wind that we don't see very much of this time of year, and so there were some holes to start with that played pretty tough, and I got through those holes in good shape, and then just kept giving myself a few opportunities. A little hiccup on number 9, but other than that, it was a good round today.
What were you hoping to find early on, in terms of, coming from the Open here? It's a different mindset, where you're playing for par last week and now you're playing for birdie out here.
Yeah, it is a little bit different, but it's still golf. It's get it in the fairway, and then get it on the green, give yourself an opportunity. And I did that today. I took one shot at a time. For the most part, I never got too far ahead of myself, and just got it in the fairway, got it on the green, and I made a couple of really nice putts early on today, and missed a couple short ones, but overall I putted really well. And I think once that U.S. Open is done and behind you, you kind of revert back to what you know how to do, and play out here on the Champions Tour is such that you need to go low. You need to be ready to make some birdies, and this course is no different. So you need to come out here and be a little bit aggressive and roll a few putts in.
Your legs and energy obviously pretty good. Was that a concern earlier in the week, or did you think you'd be fine by today?
I thought I'd be okay by today. I had a good couple of days of rest Monday and half a day Tuesday. Practiced a little bit Tuesday afternoon, but I feel okay. I'm looking forward to that next 2 weeks, so I can tell you that. But I feel good. I'm excited. Excuse me. Excited to be here, and I'm excited to play. And it's a lot of adrenaline this week. That's kind of what I'm running on. I think it's just it's a big week for us, and so I'm just going with it. I'll hit the wall, I'm sure, next week.
I know you'd rather walk off the last green in front on Sunday, but what does it mean to walk off at this point with a lead?
Yeah, it's good. Just to get off to a good start, which is key out here. There's only 3 rounds, so you need to kind of do it every day kind of attitude. So this was the first day, and I did well today, and I got to do the same thing tomorrow, and just keep doing what I'm doing. Just keep putting it in play and giving myself opportunities.
Kind of a non-golf question, but the Shack Circus was pretty fun. I know you didn't get to see it, but
we heard them.
You did.
Yeah, we were on 15T, and VJ actually had to kind of step back and wait for him to be done with whatever he was doing. But we could, we could hear him. What was he doing?
He was announcing David Tom's group coming
Oh,
up.
was he? Yeah. Well, look forward to a lot of that tonight. I'm anxious to see him and hopefully get to meet him and see what kind of DJ he is in between these groups that we have tonight.
And so you will be going. This doesn't change anything?
Not at all. No, I'll be going. Kind of been looking forward to tonight and seeing the whole thing, and I'm sure some of those REO Speedwagons is gonna kind of make the brain think of high school all over again, so it should be interesting.
How do you like that though, Steve? You seem to keep adding something every year. This year Shaq seems to be making a stir, but last year was the concert.
Yeah.
How do you like that in terms of this whole tournament?
Well, that's our goal, is to kind of encompass the whole community, get everybody aware of what's going on, what we're doing out here, why we're doing it, to raise charity monies to give to the hospital and other organizations. So it's just our way of kind of giving back to the community and making people aware of not only American Family Insurance in our community, which is they're a great company and a great neighbor to everybody, and but what we're doing, to raise money to give back. So it's part of the plan to get everybody involved.
Become more than a golf tournament.
Yeah,
right?
and that was the goal, is to get it to be just more than a golf tournament, and to bring more people into what we're doing, into the game. If they want to maybe come out and enjoy some golf, then they can do that too. But if they just want to go to the concert tonight and have fun with that, they can do that.
Would you like to see not ball on hand tomorrow, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter really. I mean, it's the same for everybody. It's a little wet out there at times. I think the mowers even had a hard time getting into some of the spots because of the softness, but not that big a deal. The course is in great shape. It's the best it's been in the 3 years we've been here, so it's it won't be a problem if we have to play it down. We did get some mud balls today here and there, so it was good to play it in hand, but I could see with the forecast looking good that we might play it down.
Did the bogey on 9 kind of kick you in the pants for the back 9?
Yeah, that wasn't a fun bogey. I hit it in the bunker, I couldn't advance it down too far down the fairway, and pulled my 8-iron and then plugged the lie, but I hit a really nice little bunker shot out of there and hit a good putt too. I thought it was going to break a lot more than it did, and but yeah, that hurt. And then I go to 10 and hit it in there at about 10 feet and missed that too. So I'm like, okay, this isn't the start on this side that I really wanted, but turned that around pretty quickly at 11, 12, and 13. So it was good solid day today.
Was there any shot in that stretch there, 11, 12, 13, that was maybe more important mentally than the other?
Probably the putt at 11. I just missed a couple of putts, and I had a tricky little 5-footer at 11, and it's a par 5. You don't want to let that get away from you, and hit a good putt there, made it in the middle, and then
Jerry Kelly, ladies and gentlemen.
And then wow, I just lost my whole train of thought.
and that's never happened with Jerry, has it?
I should have been prepared for that when I saw him coming. I should have known that he was going to say something.
It's all good. Thanks,
All right.
Steve.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.